All right, folks. Is that better? Is that better? Basically just turned everything off, unplugged everything, and plugged it back in. Any better there? Clean. Okay, excellent. Whew. I thought stuff was gonna die right here. I guess it's just stuff is really hot in this room. I'm probably at over 90. I'm generating lots of heat, especially with the camera there, camera here, bulbs and all that. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let me just get stuff up and running. But okay, that's good. That's good. The stuff just got way too hot. I think I need to set up fans for the next time. Who knows? All right. I have a key set on it, and if you've noticed, these two keys are from GMK Mizu because I actually don't know where my GMK tray of GMK Olive is. So here we go. Let's see, how should we do this? People were talking about my opinions. What are my opinions about the two? At this point, sad to say, I actually do prefer the customer's board better than mine, simply because it's Gateron Ink Blacks, which sounds so much nicer than the silks. See that? The silks are higher pitched. Here, let me move my mic a bit closer to it so you guys can hear it. Here we go. So yeah, in terms of sound alone, so keep in mind this is the same board. Like, admittedly, I have foam in this. The customer's board does not, but the foam isn't going to change the actual quality of the sound that much. It's just going to dampen it. So what I'm hearing right now is higher pitch on the NK Silk compared with the Gateron Black ink. It's the one above Milky Olive. No. Mine is the GMK Olive one. So yeah, sound alone, I much prefer the Gateron inks. Let's see, in terms of feel, in terms of smoothness, how about that? Let's do smoothness. In terms of smoothness, the Gateron Black ink with 205G0 still has a leg up, but a lot of that is dependent on who lubed, like the switches here. 159 subscribing at tier 1. Thank you so much. Yeah, so in terms of smoothness and sound, the Gateron Black ink on this customer, on the customer build, is still better than this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say at this point that the customer's board sounds better than mine. Flex so hard with two 165s. Yeah, I know, right? One of them is mine, and one of them is the customer's. Like this one is gonna be a customer's. Yeah, in terms of like the lube though, I think that the silks are relatively well lubed. Like, what I mean by that is that the factory did a good job lubing them. Some people on stream said that it was less than they usually preferred, which is fine. You know, everyone has different preferences. Like, whoever lubed these switches are using a little bit more 205G0 than these. But see, do I have an alpaca board? Yes, I have an alpaca board. Let me compare that. Alpaca board is not in reach right now, so I can't exactly compare it to the silks. Like, honestly, it's not a bad switch. It's not a bad switch. Maybe it's a little lighter than I prefer at this point. It's a little lighter than I prefer because I usually gravitate towards heavier switches like the Gat Black Inks. But 63.5 isn't bad. Keep in mind, alpacas are 62. Man. You know what? Maybe I should just pull out those alpacas. Nope, that is not the alpaca board. Right, I think this is the alpaca board. Actually, inks aren't PCs, says Aiden. I don't think Gateron has told anyone what the ink formulation is. Here we go. All right, we are going to take the customer's board. Oh, it's so heavy. Here we go. This is my Xeno with GMK Merlin on it, which has alpacas. So I'm going to compare it to yeah, it's a very similar sound profile. And in terms of weighting, the weight is extremely similar. So keep in mind, alpacas are 62G and these silks are 63.5. So I would be very hard pressed to tell. Like, if anyone can pick between the two in terms of spring weight, you would have very, very sensitive fingers. Nate says, now the silks sound deeper. These are alpacas. So keep in mind, a Xeno is a top mount board with a very thick brass plate. The iron is a gasket mount board with a 1.5 millimeter brass plate. So it's not the exact same board. Here. Here, let's do this. Let's do silk, alpaca. I'm going to say that the alpacas do sound a bit deeper. Not by much though. Not by much, but they do sound deeper. But not as deep as the ink. The same to you, says Aiden. Really hard to tell, to be honest. Both factory lubed. This is factory lubed. The silk. These ones are lubed by me. Actually, did I lube this one? No, this is not lubed at all, actually. This is I mean, this is stock. No lube. Yeah, so let's see. Going back to what I was saying earlier, I'm gonna say that I still much greatly prefer the customer build over mine. Just because the customer has inks. I think when I rebuild my board, I'm probably gonna get Gat Inks. Just to build it the same way as this. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it still sounds good. It's just that I prefer this sound over this. Here, let's finish off this stream with an actual typing test. Let's do that. Let's do that. Finish off the stream with the typing test. Zan says, switch films on the inks. No, these are completely stock just because I got them 30 minutes from the stream start. Let's go to typings.gg. Typings.gg. Still no Olive, but they've got Olivia. So let's pick 9009. Let's do that. That seems pretty good. There we go. Let's do a typing test. Sorry, I meant would you use films? Let's check actually. Let's check to see how wobbly they are. But definitely films will probably tighten it up and give it a deeper sound. Here. Let's see if we can, oops. That's not what I wanted. Let's see, does it wobble? Okay. Not sure if you guys can see it. Let's move it closer. But that housing is very, very much clearly moving. So to answer your question, yes, I will definitely put films in them. All right, let's do another typing test. One more typing test. They still feel good, so don't get me wrong on that. Just in terms of my own personal preferences, Gat Inks are still my favorite switch in terms of sound. In terms of smoothness, it would be Alpacas. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. Alright guys, let's see. Oh wait, the build isn't completely done yet. I need to put feet on it. See, here we go. Here are the feet. Let's put some feet on it really quick. Gat Inks sound so good, but they're kind of scratchy after the retool. That's what a lot of people have said, not just you. Did you miss the typing test? Yes, you did. You missed the typing test. So definitely expect a rebuild of this board, probably the next couple weeks or so. Just because I'm not sure how I feel about silks quite yet. Like, they feel good, but because I'm able to compare it with another iron, of course I have some jealousy right there. Yeah. No, honestly, I think it would sound better if I used regular Gatorons. So who knows? Maybe my next build will just be Iron 165 with Gatoron and Milky Tops. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for joining in on my stream. As you guys can see, I built one Iron 165. I got so jealous about my customer's Iron 165 that I was like, you know, screw it. I might as well build mine and not wait any longer. I built these with Gatoron, or not Gatoron, but Novelkeys silk switches, silk yellows to be exact. Just because Mike decided to surprise me on my last purchase from him. So many thanks to Mike of Novelkeys for sending me all of those switches. I will definitely be a repeat customer. Not that that was a question or like anything, but yeah. This build will be on YouTube within the next 24 hours, hopefully. I'll be doing a typing test as well of this board. I already did a typing test of this one, so expect this typing test to go up before this. But yeah, feel free to ask me questions if you see me online regarding silk switches. I will be giving my hot take on them as the week continues. If you guys want more of these builds, if you are looking for someone to build your board, definitely hit me up. I'm currently getting real busy. I think my next availabilities is I've got 1 week in August left and 2 weeks in September left, but coincidentally my entire December is already full. So yeah, if that's something that you guys are interested in, send me a Discord message. My next stream will be tomorrow evening, in which I'll be talking about all group buys that are ending and starting at 7:30 p.m. PST. If that is information that you find useful, be sure to tune in at those times. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who subscribed, everyone who followed. I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your weekend. Goodbye, guys.